Hello, my name is Shayna Duke, and I'm an Executive Master's of Organization Development student, class of 2020. Over the next few minutes, I will share my process of creating my personal OD method and library. This is a working library that will serve as a reference to my personal approach to OD and what I believe about transforming whole systems. Here is a link to my presentation. To ensure I incorporate the key components into my library, I created a plan. The purpose and outcome of my library is to create a centralized location for tools and literature I have collected that supports my OD method. This can be used for leaders and other change agents as a toolkit and way to organize their thoughts and data on various change methods. The steps I took to build my library include research, joining a community of practice, conversations with OD practitioners, and solidifying a tool that worked for me to organize my thoughts. To maintain my library, I will need to become more comfortable with other technologies to make my library more accessible. My purpose in life is to help others find their purpose and do what brings them joy. Happy people are the key ingredients to successful organizations. By gaining insight into what drives people, what they aspire to do, and what they need to live out their best lives, will make all the difference to make organizations and the world a better, more productive, and happier place. The Rokiak survey is a values classification instrument that allows you to assess what terminal and instrumental values are at the top of your list. I've always been an honest person who loves effortlessly, cares deeply, and sees the best in everyone. It was interesting to see my value survey reaffirm that. Embracing others' unique qualities, creating balance and harmony, and helping others to maintain a world of peace were at the top of my value survey. My previous careers, current role in HR, and my role in the community have all influenced and aligned with what I value today. To begin creating my personal OD method, it was imperative to review the 8 design elements. These elements helped to inform me of my emerging method and critical components that I needed to consider throughout the process. The design elements I reviewed were invitation, purpose, system, technology, experience, evidence, values, and mastery. I also took time to reflect on my mind map and affinity diagram and the common themes that derived and found what spoke to me. As I dug into the elements of invitation, purpose, and system, I was reminded that I wanted to ensure my personal OD method was something that connects with people, achieves desired outcomes, and enables participants to see relationships between others. Furthermore, the elements of experience and technology reminded me that my method should provide a process with concrete guidance for implementation and the ability to fluidly share with others as efficiently and seamlessly as possible. Evidence, mastery, and values were the elements that urged me to ensure my method is impactful, offers ways for others to gain experience, and has a core set of principles of how people will interact with one another. While the design elements have helped me build a strong foundation, my personal OD method is still a work in progress. Community weaving and appreciative inquiry are methods that I am drawn to and have components I would like to incorporate into my method. There are also some pieces of World Cafe and open space that I feel can also bring my method to life. Although I cannot verbalize my exact method at this time, I do know what it will be comprised of. Finding the best in people and their community, improving things through collaboration, tapping into individual gifts, making a difference in individual and collective lives, belief and trust in others to achieve what needs to be done, and ultimately improving their lives because of it. In summary, my method will put people first to drive successful and impactful change. My dream job is to become an organization development consultant and professional life coach who works with companies and individuals to establish and grow their organization and well-being. This aligns with my purpose to achieve great results and help people reach their highest potential. My next venture is to become the founder of People First Consulting. My consulting firm will provide training and development, strategic planning, process improvement, and workplace engagement to organizations on a global scale, as well as a personal and professional life coaching. Becoming a consultant and life coach falls directly in line with my values and purpose of helping others make the best lemonade out of whatever lemons life hands them. I believe that people can do things that make them feel both happy and fulfilled. This is a win-win for everyone. Happier people make happier places to work. While I'm currently getting exposure to new competencies in my current role, there are still quite a few skills and exposure I need to succeed in my dream job. My job tasks and duties to be a successful consultant and life coach include the ability to offer advice and expertise to improve business performance, profitability, leadership, structure, and strategy. In addition, I will need to help people to identify and achieve their life goals, provide ongoing personal and professional guidance and support, and interpret their desires and goals to enrich their lives and the lives of others. These tasks will be carried out through various collaborative change methods and other OD tools. This is my future. I'm a firm believer in speaking things into existence and putting into the universe what you want to get out of it. By writing out my future state accomplishments and having a visual picture of what I am striving for, I will make my dreams a reality and make an impact in the world. I didn't realize how important and beneficial creating a professional portfolio was until going through the process. The purpose of a portfolio is to showcase your skills, experiences, and accomplishments for future employment opportunities, as well as a reference for everything you have achieved. To organize my portfolio, I first researched how to go about building one and found a great resource from Berkeley University. From this resource, I was able to decipher the key components to include professional materials such as resumes, letters of recommendation, completed projects, and examples of my work, education and training such as seminars and conferences I've attended, degrees and certificates, and awards or academic honors, volunteer work such as involvement in the community or nonprofit organizations, and personal interest such as independent learning or personal or professional mission statement. Other helpful tips to consider when creating a portfolio is organization, writing brief summaries about projects to easily recall details, multiple formats such as a binder and electronic portfolio, having both comprehensive and job-specific copies, and ensuring the focus is on you. My portfolio is a living, breathing collection that is a work in progress. I will use this to help build my brand as well as keep my skills and competencies sharp by keeping it updated and keeping tabs on where I am at on closing existing gaps. To effectively close my current gaps and move forward with my purpose, I've begun creating a plan. This will help keep me on track as well as ensure I don't miss an important step. Networking and obtaining a mentor are key. I've already set up time with a potential mentor later this month, as well as established a mentor in the consulting world who has been both instrumental and informative in my journey. This will also help me to begin building a client base. I have made a promise to myself that I will put myself out there and seek opportunities to gain experience. Practice makes perfect, not the other way around. Experience and exposure will allow me to perfect my craft. As I have gathered information inside and outside of the OD program, I needed a way to organize the information in an easy format to quickly reference my materials. I first started with jotting down things in a notebook and then transferring to my OneNote. The nice thing about OneNote is that it is easily accessible and updates in real time. I have the app on my phone, so I always have access at my fingertips. As my library continued and continues to grow, I have started using Excel. I have the resource identified, the author or contact, a brief synopsis of the contents, and the type of resource, for example, a book, link, or person. This technology and format has worked well for me, as it is easy to sort and categorize. As I familiarize myself with more technologies going forward, I may revisit the best way to organize my library, as I am always looking to continuously improve. This has made a huge difference in both the way I approach my work and how I will finish my OD journey. It has opened my eyes and made me more mindful in the way I capture things, as well as capture my thoughts. Continuing to build this library through my OD journey will set me up with a diverse array of tools and people to tap into in the future. Oprah said it best: living your best life is the most important journey in life. As I look out into the future, I not only want to live out these words, I want others to live them out as well. I want to make the type of difference that betters the lives of others and allows them to reach their highest potential with the biggest smile on their face. I am grateful for my OD journey and cannot wait to share my growing gifts with the world. Here are my references. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you found my journey inspiring and helpful.